welcome back to my channel. So before I actually talk about the video today, I'm going to just put this out there. Over in the Jessie headquarters, we are not having a very good hair day. So yeah, it's not great at the minute. Try and avoid looking at it. I've probably now brought it up, you're probably going to look at it more. But here we have it. So I've tried to do as much as I can with it because it's bad. It's very, very bad. But anyway, recently, yeah, welcome back. Recently, we had the WWE draft. I'm going to talk about it. Do you know what? A few mixed opinions on this one. I think we've had some good changes and some really shocking ones as well. I think everyone's got the complete different opinions. But do you know what? I want to discuss what I want to see going forward, and you know, the feuds we may see. And yeah, let's just get on with it, shall we? Of course, starting with Monday Night Raw. Let me have a look at the list. Got Drew McIntyre, of course, Bobby Lashley, R-Truth, AJ Styles, The Fiend, Randy Orton, Braun Strowman, Matt Riddle, Jeff Hardy, Keith Lee, Ricochet, Elias, Sheamus, Angel Garza, Humberto, Drew Gulak, Tucker, and the others. Nobody even sees the others. Like, well, Tozawa we see a little bit. Titus O'Neil is sometimes mixed. Do you know what? Mixed group we've got there. A nice mix, actually. I quite like a few of them that are kind of there. I'm going to bring up someone that is not obviously in everyone's best books at the minute. We all know why, and of course that is Matt Riddle. Do you know, I'm a little bit surprised he's gone to Raw, but he has got a few good opportunities there. I don't think we've seen him like we should have seen him yet. Of course, he shouldn't have got the massive push straight away. He's kind of in a little bit of a predicament elsewhere at the minute, so maybe that's okay. He's not getting the biggest push in the world. That's fine. But you know what? Going forward with Matt Riddle, I would love to see him in a feud with Randy Orton. I would love that. I think mainly because, you know, Matt Riddle is a little bit of a, you know, he's a little bit of a piss taker. He likes to wind people up. He likes to do that kind of thing. And imagine like pissing Randy Orton off that much that we get really nasty heel Randy Orton. Matt Riddle for me isn't really he's just a joker, isn't he? He's just kind of, you know what? He's a really, really good in-ring competitor. Really good. Shame he's got some stupid stuff going on the outside. Silly person. But yeah, Matt Riddle being on Raw could be very, very interesting. As obviously him with Ricochet would maybe be quite good. Jeff Hardy. So yeah, kind of looking forward to seeing maybe what's going to go on with Matt Riddle. Moving on. You know what? There's someone that I've been saying this for a little while. It's very, very talented guy. Very, very good on the mic. We saw him a little bit a couple of months ago. Obviously, I think going on is a little bit hard. We saw him obviously team quite a bit with Daniel Bryan, which was really, really, really good. And of course, I'm talking about Drew Gulak. Drew Gulak for me, a very, very talented guy, and really, he's good. Like on the mic, his character is good when he gives it, you know, the opportunity. When he's given the opportunity, he could absolutely kill it. I'm thinking maybe he could go after, you know, the United States Championship. Of course, at the minute, Big Bobby, he has, of course, got the championship, and I do like him as the champion. But in the future, it would be a nice change. And I think, you know, Drew Gulak didn't really get as much chance on Smackdown as he really should have. He does kind of deserve a lot more than that. He's someone that I've always kind of thought would be really, really good. So yeah, I think he could be a United States champion at some point. And you know what? Big one for me that's actually back, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with him, of course, is Elias. Elias, you know, I don't think he's never really had that opportunity. He's not the most incredible in the ring. I'll give him that. He's not the most incredible. But, you know, with the the singing and the character behind him, he's really good, and he could really wind some people up. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what kind of Elias does kind of bring now he's back. He could feud with a few people, maybe, you know, Drew McIntyre. He could go after the WWE Championship with, obviously, with Drew McIntyre. Not sure if he kind of would or not, but there is a few people that I think he would be really, really good to try and go against. So let's kind of discuss the women. We've got obviously the women's champ. We've got Asuka with Charlotte Flair, Naomi, Bliss, Lacey, Nikki, Peyton Royce and Lana. Of course, at the minute, we have Lana going for the championship. You lot are going to hate me. You lot are going to hate me, but I'm so excited. Lana is not the best in the ring, alright? Lana is not the best in the ring, but I bloody love Lana as much as I love Asuka. I love Asuka, and you know I love Asuka. Lana as the champion is just, oh, I would love it. I would absolutely love it. Even if it's just for like 1 week. Give her that opportunity. Just give her that tiny bit of push. It's kind of like, I don't know if they're doing it in a minute to say, you know, kind of screw you to AEW or what they're kind of doing, but it's gonna work. But you know what? Oh, I'd love it. Lana, even if it's just for a week, like I said, just for a week, Lana as the champion. Imagine do you know what? I really like her. Like, even, you know, outside of like WWE, I watch a lot of her stuff. I think she's incredible. Like, I think she's brilliant, quite frankly. And I just absolutely love her. Everything about her, she's just brilliant. So yeah, do you know what? Even if it's for a little bit, I'd love Lana to be the champion. Imagine that. She'd get a lot of hate. She gets a lot of hate online, this woman, like a lot. And it's not, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. The fact she does get that much hate, it's really not fair. But yeah, please, just for a bit, like, it'd be freaking amazing. But moving on. Okay, this is one that has been grinding my gears the whole time, and I said it a little while ago about the Iconics being split up to start with. They've now been, of course, we've seen split up. They're now on different brands. I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to make them as their own different people and go against others and do all that. But I'm sorry, they are not strong enough on their own. I can't even tell you how many times I've been said this. They are not strong enough on their own. They're brilliant. They're together. They are a team and they are amazing together. Like, the mic skills and in the ring, they're all right. But the look, everything about them, are they going to be completely different people? Are they going to have complete character changes? I don't know. I just don't know. Not really happy about it. I just feel like they both kind of deserve to be back together. I've said it all along. I've said this all along and I'm not going to stop saying it. But there is one good thing about this. Naomi, go for the Raw belt, please. Like, this actually could be her time, you know. Although, you know, the ladies have got on there, obviously we haven't got Charlotte at the minute. We haven't got Charlotte taking over. Bless her. I love her. Love you always, Charlotte. You know, Bliss, and she's kind of got her own little thing going on, so I don't really think she's really going to go for the championship at the precise moment. Lacey, Nikki and Peyton, they're not really going to go for that straight away, are they? They're not. But Naomi can. Naomi is the person to be that champion. I can't even explain how many times I've said she's underrated. She's absolutely spectacular. Everything about that woman. You saw it in the Royal Rumble. You saw the reaction that she got. Do you know what? Personally, I think if it wasn't for Edge being there that night, she would have got the biggest pop of the whole night. And do you know what really annoys me? WWE are not seeing that. They are not seeing that pop that woman got. Like, it was huge. It was just absolutely unreal. That girl deserves that belt. She deserves so much a championship. The reaction from the whole WWE universe will just explode. Like, really explode. So that girl is going after that championship belt. And I will tell Vince myself. Now, the the men's tag team faction, yeah. So, the New Day. I don't know where to start the situation. The Hurt Business, Miz and Morrison, Retribution and Lucha House Party. Starting, of course, with the New Day splitting up. I get it and I don't get it. Obviously, Big E, it's kind of been rumoured for a little while he was going to kind of do his own little thing. Obviously, you know, Kofi did it. Kofi went and did it. He was still part of the New Day. But Kofi went and did it and he killed it. Big E is someone that could smash it on his own. He really could. I've been saying it for a while. It'd be a great singles competitor, but they should not have split them up in my eyes, like completely. They are just an absolute brilliant tag team. Their chemistry, everything about them. Like, is he going to have a whole new persona? Is he going to have a whole new different character? We don't know. He's not going to come out as that anymore. I'm just not going to have a whole conversation about Big E because I'm going to go more into his situation a bit later on. But I am loving the Hurt Business, right? I think everyone thinks this as well. Like, if you are not enjoying it at the minute, you need to just take a step back. MVP, right, has come back and he was good before, okay? MVP was the guy before. I remember, you know, usually on, you know, like Royal Rumble, sometimes they come back. You always seem like with Molly Holly. Obviously, Molly Holly isn't going to wrestle all the time. She isn't going to do that all the time. She came back as a surprise that Kelly did. Beth Phoenix, they obviously will come back. But MVP is back and he's here to stay. And you know what? He's got this group together. And, you know, there's some people in that group that don't really get the time and the opportunities they should get. Obviously, Bobby Lashley, he gets a lot of opportunities, bless him. I am really enjoying him being a champion. I'm not going to lie. I've always liked Bobby Lashley. He's a bit boring, but we love Big Bobbo, bless him. And, you know, MVP kind of getting everyone together. We want Ricochet in there. We want Cedric in there. We want Apollo Crews in there. We want it, you know, and it looks amazing. And, you know, what MVP is kind of brought together and the kind of vibe it's kind of going for at the minute with all of them, I can't even complain. I can't even complain. I think I'm not the only one that actually feels that way about the Hurt Business, so I'm not wrong for once. Right, so I did a little video a little while ago about the tag teams. Oh, we're back to square one yet again. So Raw have 2 tag teams now, official tag teams. Obviously we've got the tag team champions Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. You know, I'm not complaining about that. You know how much I love that situation. Then we've got obviously Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke, which I love Dana Brooke and she deserves the whole world, but you know, it's just a mess. Like, that's two on one brand. Obviously they haven't got enough women, I get that, but are they just going to fight each other every single week? Like, how boring is that going to get? Yeah, I'm not really happy with the situation. I'm not going to speak too much on it because it actually winds me up, but yeah, just a bit of a mess, isn't it, really, on that? So moving on to Smackdown, starting with, of course, the men: Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn, Seth Rollins. We've got Daniel Bryan, Kevin Owens, Jey Uso, Big E, Aleister Black, Apollo Crews, Otis Murphy, Kalisto, Lars Sullivan, King Corbin, and of course Shorty G. Ugh. Do you know, I quite like this group. I quite like it. Kevin Owens being on Smackdown. Love it. This is what I like to see. There are people he can feud against that we haven't seen for a little while. Some things I want are, I fucking love Kevin Owens. Him on the mic, him in the ring, everything about Kevin Owens is just spectacular. Like, even on social media, he posted something the other day about him and his little girl and they were face painting each other. Oh, he's just wonderful. I would like him to go, do you know what? Universal Championship. Go and get your boy Roman Reigns. Alright, okay, he's doing great in the minute. Roman and Paul Heyman are absolutely killing it. And Roman is looking fire as ever. But I think Kevin Owens should be the champ. I reckon a lot of people will agree. But there's quite a few people he could really go for, or he could feud with, like Aleister Black. That would be beautiful, wouldn't it? Even Seth, go after Seth. Seth needs to, well, obviously we've had all that quite a lot with Seth's been with everyone, hasn't he? Seth's kind of feuded with everyone and pissed everyone off. But that's Seth for you. But actually, speaking of Seth, the Monday Night Messiah is now, what is he? Is he I don't know what his name is now. What's his name? If you know what his name is now, I probably should have done my research on this, but I don't actually know what it is. But Seth Rollins, the last few months, I've enjoyed him. I've actually enjoyed him being on Monday Night Raw. So not really sure what's going to happen on SmackDown, but he's going to piss a few people off. He's gonna wind some people up, and I like that. Quite enjoying that. Yeah, and who else have we got? Oh, Jey Uso. He, at the minute, is really, 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 really killing it. What he's kind of had going on with Roman Reigns is probably one of the feuds I've actually been getting involved in this year, and that's saying something because I have struggled this year, like really, really struggled. But Jey Uso, please keep killing it, keep killing, go for anyone. Like, after you've done your bit with Roman, be on your own for a bit, boy. Like, I've said this about splitting tag teams up, right? I'm not really the biggest fan, but Jey Uso is killing it at the minute. So yeah, just continue to feud with everyone because I'm loving it. Thank you very much. Next person I'm going to start on, Lars. What the fuck? Why is he back? Nobody wants you here, honey. Get your ass out of here. Nobody wants you, Lars. I'm so sorry, but no one cares. Nobody wants you here. Nobody cares. Yeah. Do you know what I would like? Moving on. A feud between Buddy Murphy and Daniel Bryan. Like, I know they've had a little bit at the minute. At the minute they have had a little bit of a tiff. Something's been going on between them. But yeah, it's what we need to see properly, isn't it, really? This is what we need to see. Buddy Murphy, right? He was doing all right. Don't get me wrong, he was doing all right with Seth. And then he had this whole thing with Rey Mysterio's daughter. Not really sure. Now everyone was saying he's coming across a little bit of like a sexual predator kind of thing. Bit weird situation. But thing is, Buddy Murphy, he is talented. He's beautiful. He's good. He's good at everything. He's, he needs that push. He needs that singles competitor push as well. I think he could really, really do it. Maybe working with Daniel Bryan would really help. Really help him as well, because Daniel Bryan is a freaking legend. Who knows? But and obviously, like I said, with moving on with the New Day situation, what's going to happen with Big E? There's quite a few people in there that I could see him feud with, but I just want to see kind of what they're kind of going to do with him going forward. Of course, moving on to the women. Bayley, Sasha, Bianca, Carmella, Natalya, Selena Vega, Billie Kay and Tamina. Obviously we're gonna get Sasha as a champion. Let's be real, but I'm not gonna say, oh, do you know what? I'm not even gonna slag off Bayley and Sasha Banks. I'm not, because this year they have carried that women's division. Do you know, for a while they were carrying WWE on their shoulders. I'm sorry, but they had them on their shoulders, and people fell in love this year. Well, me kind of fell in love a lot with Bayley, actually, because I had a lot of respect for her this year. I think she's absolutely, both of them has smashed it. They've come back, Sasha come back, killing it. Then Bayley had this whole new heel look. Oh, this whole Karen, I want to speak to your manager look. Working. It's working. I reckon she hates her haircut, though. I reckon she really does. Won't really be surprised, if I'm honest. But Bianca Belair. She should be the champion. She needs that push. She deserves it well. Bianca is just something else. I would love to see her feud. If Bayley stays the champion, I'd love to see her feud, of course, with her. Like, she's just unreal. Even a feud between Sasha and Bianca. Be beautiful. I know obviously Carmella a minute has come back as this new person. Carmella, I have no bad words. I think she's amazing as well. There are some, do you know, there are some good people in this list. Like Billie Kay, like I said, with the Iconics. I don't know if she's going to come back as a different person. Will she even challenge Bailey? I doubt it. I doubt Tamina's going to go after. At one point, I thought Tamina was going to be the champ this year, and I was fully behind it. I was ready. I was so ready. Selena Vega as well. She's a wonderful, wonderful human. I don't know if she's going to go for it, but Bianca Belair, she could do it. And yeah, Carmella as well. Carmella coming back. They've made this big thing about her coming back. She's probably going to go after it as well. Who knows, but I'm here for it. I'm here for this roster. We have the Smackdown men's tag team, Street Profits, obviously as the champions, Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura, Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode, and Rey and Dominic Mysterio. Right. Street Profits. I love them. I bloody love the Street Profits. Happy with them actually being champions for a very, very long time. I actually, do you know what? I do like these lot. I like these lot of, you know, like tag teams. I love them. Cesaro and Nakamura, personally, they, for me, are single competitors. I think Cesaro deserves the whole freaking world. He's another one that does not get the love he should get. Quite frankly, he deserves a lot more. And obviously Nakamura is a freaking beast. He's incredible as well. Love them two together though. I'm glad they're getting their time, you know. Glad they're not just being left out and being stuck on the side of the road, if that makes sense. Maybe. Anyway, obviously Ziggler and Robert Roode. Never been the biggest fan of Ziggler, let's be real. And then obviously the Mysterio. So I don't know, but obviously the Street Profits, I'd love them to be champions for forever. But do you know what? It's probably going to be an opinion that everybody's going to hate. Wouldn't mind Rey and Dominic being the champions. That would be so freaking cute. Like, I think people have kind of got mixed opinions on Dominic. I personally really, really like him. Really, really like him. And I'm kind of glad that Ray's got like someone there as well. I think it's really cute. But yeah, Dominic Mysterio, I actually really like him. Would love him and Ray to just be champions. I think it would be really cool personally. Like, I'm not usually like the biggest fan of people being thrown together, but they are family, so probably doesn't matter as much. My opinion, I'm a bit biased about this situation because I just love them both so very, very much. But yeah, you know what? I would absolutely, I keep hitting something. I've got like a tripod here and I keep smacking it with my hand. But do you know what? I'd be happy with any of them really, trying to do a little feud. Nothing I love more than a tag team feud as well. I love it. Finally, we have one women's tag team on the Smackdown roster, and that's obviously the Riot Squad. Who are they going to fight against on Smackdown each week? Is it just going to be a case now they're not going to have anyone to go against, or are they going to go? I don't know. I don't know. What are they going to do? Who are they going to be against? Are they going to have to go to Raw each week, or are they going to kind of just chill in the ring? Not impressed in this situation. I just feel like there should be more tag teams. I can't explain how many times I've said this. Like, I must have said it hundreds of times. But I do love the Riot Squad. And there is one team I would like as champions. One day. Even just one day. I'd love it. But, you know, that's it. That's the things I would like to see going forward with the new rosters, divisions, draft. That is it for today's video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Obviously subscribe if you've never been here before. That'd be really, really nice of you. And of course, in the last few months, if you've seen on my Twitter and on my social media, that I am now part of the Powered 4 team, which of course that means I'll be working very, very closely with them going forward when things are kind of back to normal in this crazy world. But for now, I have a special code for you. So you can get 50% off for the first month if you have the code Jess. Obviously I will put the link in the description below, but yeah, code Jess and you get half price off for the first month. And yeah, they've got some good content on there, really, really good. A lot of good promotions and a lot of different things from different people. Pretty sure my stuff's on there as well. Even more reason to kind of look it up as well. So yeah, make sure you check that out, and I shall see you very, very soon.